Here's a little ditty for my favorite new card.
Maui shark do 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 do. Maui shark do 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 do. Maui shark do 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 do. Maui shark. Evasive shark.
That's right. He's evasive too.
Evasive shark. Evasive shark. Play a song. Gain a lore. Play a song.
And then get it right back.
Gain a lore. Maui shark. What a shark. Maui shark. What a shark.
Well, I guess technically he's a half shark. Yuck.
Goofy said the new theme song for Azurite Sea is coming down the pipeline, but he's been so busy he hasn't been able to record it yet, so we just decided to run back last week's smash single and get another song stuck in your head.
Why not? You never know when we're going to pull out Maui Shark again. It could happen again in 2 months.
What a nightmare for some people.
I know, sorry.
We had a few people say, like, that got stuck in my head all day.
Too bad, losers.
We are pulling into port for only a few moments. We've been sailing out on the Azurite Sea. It has been a spectacular time so far. In all seriousness, though, we are very, very busy. As you probably know at this point, if you've been listening for a while, Katie and I both work in theater, and it is a very busy time of year for us. November is jam-packed.
Yes, insanely busy. Our schedules are like the tides of the Azurite Sea. I am currently directing Beauty and the Beast at the high school that I work at, which is a very big, all-encompassing, big fall musical time. Brett is helping me with everything with that, including the lights.
And the fight choreography, which is very fun. And then the next day, I mean literally the day after Beauty and the Beast opens, I am in a show that opens.
Yes, and then you're also lighting another show that opens, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then we die.
Yeah, I'm lighting Nutcracker during Thanksgiving week. I'm in Tuna Christmas for the weekends before and after Thanksgiving. So it's all kind of coming together at once, which means that our Lorcana time has been somewhat limited, but we wanted our string of content to continue uninterrupted. And so we have a bit of a snack-sized episode for you today.
Nom 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 nom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smorcana. I'm Katie.
I'm Brett. Release day was amazing.
OMG, it was your birthday. Was it everything you wished for a birthday?
It was so great. All the pals were there. So many of the metamates got to take off work and join us for the whole day. It was very, very cool.
What an awesome time. Beyond getting Lorcana cards and a whole release day for your birthday, you also got a really cool custom t-shirt.
Yeah, I walked in and our friend Alex was wearing a shirt that said Off Metatobi's Tap House and Brewfest.
Yeah, so cool. It took me a minute.
So cool. I was like, wait a second. We did that. That's us. That's from our thing. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the back, it says, that the Brewfest is sponsored by the Smorcana Cafe and Cogsworth Finishing School for Polite Gaming Society. So it was really, really cool. And I was like, that is amazing, Alex. That's such a cool shirt. And he's like, well, hang on. And he went and he's like, here, happy birthday. And he gave me one.
That was just such an awesome, awesome gift. It was a gift enough to see someone wearing a shirt like that. And then for you to get one to wear around yourself, like, that's so cool.
Very, very cool. And then Anthony, our pal Anthony, was like, here, Brett, happy birthday. Have these 2 packs. And then we were like, okay, cool. These will be the first ones we open, our first Azurite Sea packs. Thank you so much. Sit down, crack those. First pack, enchanted you came back.
Insane.
Happy birthday to me. First pack of Azurite Sea.
Yeah, awesome. And in addition to all of that, you also got a Donald Duck Pie Slinger playmat.
Yeah, Seth led the charge and got a bunch of people together to chip in for a Pie Slinger playmat. Ah, it's beautiful.
It's everything you've ever dreamed of.
Yeah, so right away. This all happened within like 15 minutes. I was just on cloud 9. I was overjoyed.
Yeah, a fantastic day. We got all kinds of cards. We had 2 boxes and a trove.
Yeah, we had some pretty good pulls.
Quite a few Simbas.
We have a playset of Simbas already, legendary Simbas. 2 of them are foil.
And thank goodness, we have plenty of poo pirates.
Yeah, enough poo pirates to put in the deck. We need one more. I think we got 3.
Yeah.
So that was your first deck that you built?
Yes, I built a poo pirate deck, and I love it so far.
You've played 1 game with it.
And so far, I give it a 10 out of 10.
I built a Donald and Daisy Emerald Ruby pirate deck, and I would also give that 10 out of 10 after 1 game.
Yeah, so far, Azurite Sea, 11 out of 10.
Having a ball. We've had 1 game. It was a pirate off. I absolutely love this set. It's so thematic and fun. So many cards that inspire you to build new brews.
Yeah, we're having a really good time. It's getting us through this busy stretch of work.
We'll have more to report once we have a little bit more time to game. So apologies that we can't really offer some deep meta insights at this point. We're definitely yearning for more time to set sail on the Azurite Sea.
But luckily, we were able to scoop into port for a moment and grab a quick snack with you all. So Brett, let's get this snack rolling.
Yeah, let's run into that cafe.
Snack attack, oh no, a snack attack. What are you gonna do, a snack attack?
Is this an original jam that you're just making up right now off the top of your head? Nice.
It's called Snack Attack.
Nice, I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of a new series for us here in Smorkana. We love so many restaurants in the Walt Disney World Resort. And as we mentioned before, we do have a trip coming up in February. So we're going to take some time to highlight some of our favorite places to eat in each of the 4 parks.
Yeah, we'll do 1 segment on each of the 4 parks and then maybe another on Disney Springs / the resorts.
Exactly. And we thought, what better place to begin than the Magic Kingdom?
We're going to talk about some of our favorite places to eat in the Magic Kingdom. Perhaps give you some recommendations if you have a trip planned yourself.
Exactly. We're always here for that unprompted, yet always given Disney World advice. So we thought what better place to start, obviously, than the Magic Kingdom, one of the best parks in existence on planet Earth, in my opinion. There are a lot of quick service places to eat in Magic Kingdom. There really aren't too many sit-down, advanced reservation kinds of places.
And those are the things that we want to focus on, right? We're going to talk about the sit-down restaurants where you can peruse a menu, order a full meal, and kind of take a break from the park.
Yes, get that air conditioning, sit down in a real chair with a back, and enjoy some food.
And let the food really be your theme park experience, because I think that theme park food gets a bad rap sometimes.
Most definitely. And Disney theme park food is really good.
You can eat some world-class meals at Disney World. So that's what we want to talk about. We're huge fans of dining well at Disney.
We are going to give you our top 3 picks for sit-down advanced reservation restaurants in the Magic Kingdom.
What would you say is the 3rd best sit-down dining option at Magic Kingdom?
Coming in at number 3, we've got Tony's Town Square Restaurant. Tony's is a great little restaurant right on Main Street, USA. It's themed after the Italian restaurant in Lady and the Tramp. You know that guy who's like, oh, look here, it's a pooch. Here you go. He gives Lady and the Tramp the big bowl of spaghetti. That's him. That's this Tony. It's a great Italian-American kind of style restaurant with, some good carbs, carbo load with some chicken parm. Get some tasty breadsticks and get back out there.
Now, is this going to knock your socks off with innovation and dishes that you've never seen before?
No.
But is it going to be classic Italian food, really well themed at an ideal location in the park?
Yes. It's such an ideal location that once, when we were eating at Tony's for our mini moon, we were sitting in the part of the restaurant that looks out on the veranda of the restaurant. So we were behind some windows looking out at Main Street USA, the main hub there, and a parade went by as we were eating our dinner. So we got to stay in the nice cool AC and have a wall of windows watching this parade while we stuffed our faces with chicken parm and garlic bread and all kinds of other great stuff.
Yeah, it was just like, taking a sip of our blood orange spritzer, and all of a sudden there's a 30-foot Maleficent dragon like 20 feet away.
It was the best thing that's ever happened. But like you said, the food isn't a total winner. It's the same that you could get at any other Italian restaurant. It doesn't really change your life, but it is going to be a good, reliable place for comfort food if that's what you're searching out. Brett, what do we have coming in at number 2?
The second choice on our list, the runner-up, if you will, is the Crystal Palace.
Ooh.
Crystal Palace is a family-style / buffet-style restaurant. The key here is that Crystal Palace is also a character dining location where Pooh and friends roam the halls.
Hooray for Pooh! It's Friendship Day, everybody, and they're having a friendship celebration at Crystal Palace every single day.
You get to meet Tigger, you get to meet Eeyore, you get to meet the Pooh Bear himself, Mr. Winnie.
It's so much fun. If you're looking for a character breakfast that's going to be a blast and is inside of the Magic Kingdom, this is the one to go to. This is the place to go.
The interior is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is named the Crystal Palace, so architecturally really stunning, really magical. The food is kind of stock standard, I'd say, for a Disney breakfast where you have the kind of classics like Mickey waffles and, eggs and toast and bacon and all that kind of stuff, with a few extra kind of surprises, some elevated French toasts and things, some elevated pastries. So I'd call it an upscale buffet.
And it's an unlimited buffet, right? If you're looking to really stock up early in the morning before you hit the Magic Kingdom running, this is a good place to get a good portion of food.
A bonus point about the Crystal Palace is they open before rope drop.
Bing, 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 bing.
So you can get an advanced reservation for, say, 8 o'clock at the Crystal Palace, knowing that rope drop is at 9. You can go into the park, stroll down Main Street at, like 7:45, check in a couple of shops, make your way to the Crystal Palace, have a nice meal, and by the time you're done, you can walk right outside and rope drop is like 50 feet away.
It's the best feeling. Getting into the park, looking at an empty Magic Kingdom and eating Mickey waffles? Come on.
We went with my family last time we went to Disney World, and seeing our little niece and nephew with the Pooh characters was adorable. It was also my mom's first character breakfast, and she, with a tear in her eye, said, "I want a picture with Pooh. Brett, take my picture with Pooh."
It was so cute and so sweet, and we love it. I think we're going to go back with your family every time. I think they're sold.
All right, Katie, what is our top pick for a restaurant in the Magic Kingdom?
Number 1 is, drumroll please,
Oh,
Skipper Canteen.
I love Skipper Canteen.
Skipper Canteen is a literal hole in the wall. If you walk through Adventureland 40 times, you might never see it.
It's across from Jungle Cruise, an attraction with which it is closely associated.
Skippers from the Jungle Cruise, a boat ride, are your waiters in this magical restaurant, which means they are filled with jokes. The menu itself is filled with jokes, just like the Jungle Cruise is. It's a restaurant that is themed Adventureland-ish. It's themed to be as if you're waiting to get on a boat or you've just gotten off of a boat from the Jungle Cruise.
Thematic for those of us who have been sailing upon the Azurite Sea.
Indeed it is. The menu is also much more daring than you'll find anywhere else in Magic Kingdom.
And I think that's what we tend to like best about it.
Yeah, you're going to get unique, really well-made food prepared by talented chefs who have thought seriously about these dishes that they're preparing, right? And there are some seasonal dishes that will come in and out of the restaurant. There's always a fish of the day as well. So it's always changing. It's never like you feel like you're going to get the same thing at the Skipper Canteen.
And kind of the theme of the canteen is that all of these ingredients are being delivered from around the world, right? So the food is more eclectic and adventurous, especially compared to the last 2 choices that we were talking about and the rest of the Magic Kingdom.
Exactly. That's why Skipper Canteen's number 1 for us. The cast members are always incredible and through the roof because they're making jokes just like they do on the Jungle Cruise.
The interior of this restaurant is so cool. The theming is amazing, especially if you make your way back towards the rear of the restaurant. You walk through a sort of hidden bookcase to get into the rear room. I think it's called the Butterfly Room. and it feels like a little, I don't know, speakeasy or like part of a hidden club that you're joining.
Just a great restaurant. If you're looking for a good time to sit down in some air conditioning and try some really cool food, you have to put Skipper Canteen on your list.
Were there any honorable mentions, Katie? Any other restaurants that are worth checking out but didn't make our top 3?
There are 2 restaurants we've highlighted for honorable mentions here. They don't make the top of our list when we're making our reservations, but they might be important to you for some reason.
To me, these are 2 restaurants that you should eat at once for the experience, but I wouldn't rate them as highly overall.
Yeah, the first one we're chatting about here is Be Our Guest. Be Our Guest is in the Beast's castle. You walk into his castle, you open the doors, and you're in the ballroom from the movie. And it looks perfect. It looks just like it does in the movie. You feel like you've popped in to the ballroom and you might see Belle in a yellow dress at any moment.
Now, this is a huge restaurant. They seat so many people in there. And I think that leads us to our next point, which is that the food sometimes feels like this mass-produced food. There are fewer options because by necessity they need to accommodate more people.
Yeah, it's not food that's going to rock your world. And we've had a couple bad experiences there with dry or tasteless food, and it comes out slowly because the waiters are overwhelmed, and it's a really big room. It's really loud. You can't hear each other talking.
It's also very expensive. It's considered a signature restaurant, which means that your meal is going to cost almost twice as much as some of the other places that we've named so far.
And the theming makes it that kind of a signature dining experience, but the food doesn't. And when it's what you're eating for dinner that you're paying for, that doesn't totally weigh out for us.
An absolutely beautiful experience. You do get to take a picture with the Beast at the end. So if you want to meet the Beast, that's an easy way to do it. But yeah, the food is nothing to write home about. So go once, check out the interior. You can also go for breakfast.
Yes, you can eat breakfast there.
Yeah, so maybe grab breakfast because it is going to be significantly cheaper. And then that will let you check out the interior, check out the rooms, get a look at the West Wing in particular, which is where the Enchanted Rose is.
Yeah, and once in a while there's some lightning that goes off and some thunder, and you'll see the Beast portrait get torn. It's a cool themed room. You can also go into a third room, which is a music box that Maurice has made for Belle, and it plays really pretty music. That's a smaller room, a little bit quieter. So there are ways to optimize your Be Our Guest experience, and you definitely should try it once in your life.
Another honorable mention is, of course, Cinderella's Royal Table, which is the restaurant that is in Cinderella's castle, in the castle that you think of when you think of the Magic Kingdom.
And for that reason alone, you gotta give it a try.
It is extremely difficult to get reservations because it is a very small restaurant.
Yes, because again, it's literally in the castle. So when you look at the castle, think, wow, there's a whole restaurant in there? Yeah. You do get to meet Cinderella and other princesses.
Climbing up into the restaurant is such a cool experience. It feels really special. It does feel like you are climbing up into Cinderella's castle. Just knowing that that's where you are in the world is really neat.
We had an incredible experience there with a legend cast member who waited on our table and just had a lot of fun quips about Cinderella's royal table and had clearly worked there for a long time and really enjoyed the theming of the restaurant in all of its regality, and was making a lot of jokes about ketchup as peasant sauce and just all kinds of fun things. So we've had great experiences there.
He had a blue name tag, and that's how you knew he was a legend. Can you tell me more about that?
Right. So if you're a cast member who has a completely blue name tag, it means that they have been honored as a Disney legend, right? Which means that they did something that the company noticed them for. Maybe it was they created something. Maybe they just did a really good job at their job. Maybe they were a leader in some kind of a situation. You never know what it is. But if you see someone with a blue name tag, you can ask them why they have the blue name tag.
And usually they're going to be very humble about it and not tell you why.
Yeah, which is cool. Which only makes them cooler.
Yeah. But how's the food in Cinderella's Royal Table?
The food in Cinderella's Royal Table is good. It's certainly better than Be Our Guest.
It's also very expensive.
That's the problem with it. It's going to cost a lot of money. So it's great to do once in a while. Don't recommend it for every trip. But hey, if you're a big fan of Cinderella and you're like, I want to eat in that castle, dang it, go for it. You're not going to be disappointed.
Definitely a thing to do once, to see it, to experience it, to meet Cinderella, to have a really good time and make a memory.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it, Magic Kingdom. Now, we do want to talk about a couple of quick tips for snagging reservations for these places.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a Disney trip coming up, or if you're planning one, or if you're dreaming of one, you've got to download the Disney app, the My Disney Experience app, and you've got to make a Disney World account. Once you've done that, you can start exploring how to make advanced reservations, what it looks like to put in an order for food online, all kinds of things you can start to explore.
Starting 60 days before your Disney trip, you can make advanced dining reservations. And it's important that you have that date circled on your calendar if there are particular places that you really, really want to eat.
Make a game plan, have everybody log into their accounts, and just start clicking at those reservations because they go fast.
It's 6 a.m. that they go live. 6 a.m., 60 days before your first hotel stay. And at that point, you can make reservations for your entire trip. So 60 days before the first day of your trip is when you can make reservations for the entire trip.
Exactly.
Now, very often when you first log in and try to snag your reservations, they will already be unavailable, particularly for some of these hard-to-get places like Cinderella's Royal Table. In that case, something that we've done is set up alerts. If you search for Disney dining alerts, you can have a website send you an email the second that any reservations become available, because folks are always dropping reservations or shifting things. And so if you get an alert, you can quickly log on and snag that coveted reservation.
A lot of good hacks to have in order to get to the restaurants you want to get to. But do not think that you can walk up to all these restaurants day of like it's any kind of normal place. You've got to really plan in advance if you want to sit at these premium sit-down restaurants. Now, if you happen to be in Magic Kingdom and you didn't have any notice that you were going to be in this park or that you were going to Disney World and you walk in, you can go to guest relations and you can have them call restaurants and see if they have any seats available. It happens.
Very often, Skipper Canteen will have day of tables available because it is a little bit more adventurous. I think it does scare some folks away, and it is tucked back, so it's not as maybe well known.
The same effect often happens with Tony's Town Square restaurant. People don't notice it. They walk right by it when they get into the park. Sometimes those restaurants will put a sign in front that says that they have tables available. So that's always an option too. Crystal
Palace, on the other hand, hard to snag that one.
Very hard.
One final question, because we are, of course, a Disney/Lorcana/snack crossover podcast. Would you recommend playing Lorcana at any of these restaurants?
Yes.
Wait, what?
No, I mean, no. It's hard to fight the urge. No, you shouldn't play Lorcana at any of these restaurants.
I thought that's what sleeves are for.
It is what sleeves are for. Let the maple syrup pour.
One more little nibble for the road. A dream card.
Yes, we have a lovely dream card in front of us today.
What would an episode of S'morecana be without a dream card?
Literally nothing, I think.
Today we have Swivel Hip Smith, football star.
Swivel Hip Smith is from the Goofy short How to Play Football. And if you have not watched that in a while, stop everything, open up Disney Plus, and give it a look.
It was made in 1944, and let me tell you, it is still hilarious.
Yes, completely holds up.
It holds up entirely. All of the football jokes are still really good football jokes. So Swivel Hip Smith is a 4-cost, inkable, ruby character with 3 strength, 3 willpower. He quests for 1. This is basically Goofy as a football player. He is a storyborn hero with evasive and the ability Triple Threat Scatback, which says you can exert this character and all opposing characters lose evasive until the start of your next turn. With the flavor text, the coach is saving Smith, not taking any chances with his star player.
Swivel Hip Smith is kind of the star of this Goofy short, and he has swivelly hips so he can avoid people when he's going to get a goal in the football game.
He has 2 100-yard kickoff returns for touchdowns.
He's incredible, which makes him being evasive make a lot of sense. And then that ability, slam dunk.
Yeah, in the short, he pretty much evades the entire opposing team, like tackle after tackle after tackle. So the idea that he is evasive and nobody can be as evasive as him is really fun.
So cool. What a great card.
A very cool card for the season as we record here on another NFL football Sunday in which the Patriots have lost. They could use Swivel Hip Smith, let me tell you.
Yes, sir. If only Goofy was really a football player.
Well, thanks for joining us for that little nibble.
It was just what I needed. I was a little bit hungry, and now I feel pretty satiated.
Like we were saying, things are very, very busy for us. This is the busiest time of the year for us. So to be completely transparent, we're not sure what's in store for next week. We're not sure what's next on the menu. We're going to try to play as much Azurite Sea as we can this week. It's just very, very difficult.
Yes, we will see each other for possibly 1 hour a day. So we will try to put out as much quality content as we can for you.
And I'd like to allow for the possibility that we might not be able to put out quality content. If we cannot put out what we think is quality content, then we might have to miss a week of S'more-Kana. And for that, we apologize in advance. That is not our plan, nor our hope, but I'd rather put that out there than have you be surprised by a lack of a Monday episode.
So we're warning you now. Much like squirrels in the winter, store up a couple extra snacks this week. It's going to be a busy one on that Azurite Sea. And until next time, folks.
Keep on snacking.
Nom, 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 nom.